There was rumors when the PS5 came out that there was going to be a PS5 Pro launched alongside the PS5, and reports came in that unfortunately those plans were kind of thrown into the wind because of the fact that COVID happened and chips were really hard to come by. So making a PS5 was already hard enough as it was. Making a PS5 Pro was going to be even harder. But recently, there has been heated speculation that a PlayStation 5 Pro will be announced soon, and sure enough, the worst kept secret that the PS5 Pro is probably going to be announced in 2 weeks has officially leaked. A new report on the PS5 Pro has revealed alleged new information about the unnamed console. In an article on Deal Labs, reliable PlayStation leaker Bill Kuhn said the final name of the PlayStation is going to be the PlayStation 5 Pro, and published a sketch of its design based on what is claimed to be the final packaging box of the new console. And as you can see, not only is it called the PlayStation 5 Pro like we all thought it was going to be called, but it also looks almost identical to the PlayStation 5, just a little slimmer, which is odd considering the fact that it's the PlayStation 5 Pro. But keep in mind what I said earlier, the PlayStation 5 Pro was planned early on and was more than likely going to launch with the PlayStation 5, but just that wasn't able to happen. The sketch above shows a console design similar to existing PS5 Slim, white in color and with 2 USB ports and a power button on the front, but there are 3 black strips in the middle of the outer layer of the PlayStation 5 Pro that are not found on the base models. Bill Kuhn noted that the PS5 Pro appears slightly thicker than the PlayStation 5 Slim, which again, it's kind of crazy because the PlayStation 5 Slim is pretty thin. It's a really thin console compared to the PlayStation 5. So, good news, right? Now, we don't officially know what's inside. There are speculation and some rumors that people on not so reliable sources. So this part of the video is pure speculation. Get your salt and take it with a grain of salt. Throw some salt over your shoulder for good luck. And so these are speculated PlayStation 5 Pro specs. The headline improvements are to the CPU, which is said to be identical to the standard PlayStation 5 CPU, but with a high CPU frequency mode. That reportedly amounts to 10% increase to 3.85 GHz. The GPU, meanwhile, is said to enable faster rendering and higher quality ray tracing powered by 33.5 teraflops. The standard PS5 offers 10.28 teraflops. However, a direct PS5 to PS5 Pro comparison would work out at around 10.28 versus 16 to 17 teraflops. So the way it works with upscaling and AI, they take those calculations into account, and it's no longer just calculated like the way normal teraflops are calculated, but they're calculated with DLSS and AI and different things that GPUs can do now. And so those calculations are taken into account. That's how they get the 33.5 teraflops. But if we do a one-to-one comparison of just raw power without upscaling, it's 17 teraflops, which is really, really good. That's a good mid-gen refresh of a console. And and this wasn't the only PlayStation news of the day that I was like, what? This is random. The PlayStation 5 is also getting a shocking price increase in Japan. The disc version is going to be $551, while the other version is going to be $500 essentially. So in the United States, the PlayStation costs around $499 for the disc version, and the discless version is $399, which is kind of crazy. You would think with the PlayStation 5 Pro coming that PlayStation would want to do some price cuts, but I guess margins have been pretty thin with the PlayStation when it comes to selling the consoles, and they're not really making a profit like the way they usually do. Usually they make a profit of like $50 per console, but I really doubt that they're doing that at the moment. But it also could be just corporate greed. So to take all this into what the PlayStation 5 Pro and what it was announced and what is speculating to be in it, it's more than likely not going to be a cheap console. If it's discless and there's a disc version, yeah, more than likely the console will cost $499. And if it does have a disc, I would not be surprised if the console costs $550 or above with the disc. Yeah, it's been one of those couple of years when it comes to technology that everything is more expensive, but let's hope that the PlayStation 5 makes it worthwhile. Me personally, I'm poor. I'm not getting this. I'm not touching another console till the PlayStation 6 comes out. As much as I would love to get the PlayStation 5 Pro, like, it's the most unnecessary thing for me in my life. I have a PC and I have my PlayStation 5. If I don't get shinies like the way everybody else does, that's completely fine. I can live with that. But yeah, thank you for watching for the Thursday update of gaming. Like, I don't know what to call this. There's the Thursday show. It's the Thursday show. I hope you guys have a great day, and remember, you're pretty good. So if I look crusty today more than I usually do, considering that I'm burned, I already do look crusty. It's because I'm a little bit under the weather, so bear with me. I should be feeling better in a couple of days. So yeah, bye.